Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing my yearly favorites. These are the products that I've been loving in the year of 2017. I tried to condense them down as best as I could. There's quite a bit of some of these, so we're going to jump into the video. A few things. One, I am still very, very sick. I apologize. I know my voice is crazy. My eyes are kind of watering right now. Anyway, if I sniffle, cough, all of that, I apologize, and hopefully I get better really soon. Anyway, this video is going to be 1,000 years long. I know it already. This is at least a 20+ minute video. I know it. But anyway, all right, let's just go ahead and jump into my favorites. Starting out with primer. These two primers you might be kind of not expecting. I don't know, maybe you are expecting them. I don't use these too much in my tutorials, but I like to use them a lot in like my everyday life. And that is the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. I love this stuff. I mean, look at that. This stuff is putty for your face. If you have huge pores like I do, this primer is what you need. I am going to be doing a whole dupe series, so there is a dupe for this, so be on the lookout for that video of this primer. And then this is the second primer I love. It is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. In this like lavender one, they have another First Light or backlight. I don't know. I like this one. This one is so good. I pair this a lot with my other primers, especially if I use more mattifying ones or anything. I pretty much use this one. I've already gone through about half of it, and a little bit goes a long way for me. And it's a really good primer. It helps. The lavender color kind of brightens your skin. It gives you a really good radiance, but it's not like a radiant primer. Like, it just helps give me a really healthy look to my skin, and I really like it for that reason. Foundations. This was a hard one for me. I picked 2 drugstore and 2 high-end, so 4 total. I know. Let's start out with the drugstores, and these are really hard because I was on a drugstore kick this year. I now probably have a few, maybe 1 or 2 more drugstore foundations than I do of my high-end foundations. But anyway, the first one is this one. It is the Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation. This is amazing. I love this foundation. I always get compliments on my skin. Well, anytime I wear any of these, I kind of really get compliments. But this one especially, it's just so beautiful. It goes on kind of light, but it has the best coverage. I don't know how to explain it. It's like $5 or $6 depending upon where you get it and, you know, all of that. But it's an amazing, amazing foundation. It doesn't flash back. It is so good. It makes my skin look amazing. And the second one is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless. I love this. I don't think it necessarily is poreless. Maybe if you don't have huge pores like me. But I do like this foundation overall. It's the foundation I'm actually wearing today and on Christmas Eve. And we had family in from out of town and they were all like, your skin looks so good. And I'm like, it doesn't really, but this makes it look really good. So yeah, love that one. High end, I have this. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I really like this foundation. I love the primer. This primer is really good. This would probably, if I had to do a third primer, that would be the third primer, would be this one. But this whole line, especially when I wear them together, my skin looks so good. This one is the Marc Jacobs reMarcable in 26 Medium Bisque. This foundation is like a little dabble do ya, and I'm not even kidding. Like, it comes in this really crazy little ball stick thing, and I literally will do like 2 dots and like 1 up here and 1 here, and it literally covers my entire face. I love this foundation. It looks so good and it has the best coverage. It is the most high coverage one I have. It's so good. This one isn't always the best long term. Like, I can't wear this necessarily like 10 hours, but a good like 4 to 8 hours, it looks pretty good. After that, it kind of does start to like break up, kind of look a little cakey. This does not help with my oils at all. I do have to blot throughout the day with this, but I mean, I love it. She's so good, so good. Concealer. Some of these products I'm gonna just like kind of hold up and be like, really? And you'll know what I mean. So, Tarte Shape Tape. I mean, I don't think I have to say too much. It's the best. I mean, there's really nothing else I'm gonna say. And then for drugstore, I like the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm in number 15 Fair. I love this. I even love to mix these together. This one will be really good. Oh, my voice is going again. This one is really good to cover up these super, super dark spots. And then I'll even use this like on the outer side or to lighten up my face. This is a really good concealer. For setting powders, this was a hard one. I really wanted to do my Laura Mercier because I do think that is an amazing setting powder. However, I have found out that it sometimes can exacerbate my acne. The Cover FX Matte Setting Powder. This is in the light color. I mean, I don't know how well you can tell, like I've used like this much of it, or I don't know if this will even be like more helpful, but like I've used this so much. It is so beautiful. It doesn't flash back. It doesn't have talc in it. And it's just, I just love it. It's so, so, so good. If you have problems with your acne and you've been using the Laura Mercier, try this one. I think it would really help. I try not to use things with talc because bacteria likes to feed on it. And yeah, so anyway. Love this. And then I do have this one. This is the Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. I love this powder. A, it smells good. It tastes good. I do like that it has kind of that peachy color to it. If I can get this off. It does have a little bit of a peachy, ooh, look at those powders go. A peachy tint. I don't know how well that's gonna like show on camera. But I do love this powder. It's so, so good. You're probably gonna see like a dusting. I just got some in my mouth. It tastes delicious. Yeah, it was good stuff. Okay, so next I'm gonna move on to contour. My favorite contouring palette has to be the Morphe 9C palette. It's just beautiful. You've got, you know, your beautiful bronzes and like your actual like kind of more gray cool tone to actually fully contour with. You've got, you know, your beautiful highlighting ones. You've got your actual shimmer highlight. It's just a great palette. It's a great price. The pans are pretty good size on this too, and it's just so good. I also feel like this is really good. My nose itches, sorry. If you are a makeup artist, to have in your kit, because you do get a nice array of colors for most skin types. So I do think this is really good and it's super affordable. I do like the palette is a palette in its own because I use this for so many different things. It's the Tarte Clay Play palette. I love this palette because this palette for so many different things. It's got bronzers in it to help me contour. It's got all of these beautiful shades that are matte. It's a fully matte palette. But I think this is so, so, so good. I can get almost any kind of look, and I use this so often for transition shades. It's just, it's so beautiful. You can, like I said, you can contour with this. You can do your eyes. You can even use these shades for like to fill in your brows. You know, you can use these kind of smaller ones to highlight, you know, under your eyes. It's just a great palette. I think this is amazing. That kind of is a contouring palette, but it's also an eyeshadow palette. It's like its own separate entity. So I did include it. And then for bronzes, I have 3 different bronzers I want to talk about. The first one is the Marc Jacobs Tantasic bronzer. This white one that came out, it's so pretty. It's the bronzer I have on today. I don't know if you can really see. I did do a little bit of contouring with it. I love this. I feel like it's just the perfect shade for bronzing, for contouring. It's so beautiful. I am so glad I bought this. This was a splurge. I mean, so was the foundation, but this was definitely a big splurge as well. I'm just so glad I bought it. Pan is huge. I like don't ever want to run out of this. So yeah, this was amazing and I love it. The next one, Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I don't think we need to talk too much about this one either. Again, it is perfect for bronzing up the skin. It's perfect for contouring. It's just got that really nice neutral to cool undertone. It smells like a freaking pina colada. I mean, it's amazing. I have the color Bronze. This is so creamy, you guys. Like, it's just So good. I love it. And then I do have this one from Milani. This is in Dolce. This is their baked bronzer. I like this one more so as an actual bronzer and to warm up my skin and to add a little bit of a glow, especially during the summertime. This is amazing. I love this bronzer. I think it's so good. It does have little flecks of like that gold in it. It's just so good. Blush was a little tricky for me because I love blush. I still love my Too Faced Love Flush in Baby Love. That is like my holy grail. I talked about it last year. I'm not going to include it though because I want to kind of do some different ones, some new ones. But anyway, the first one I have is by Tarte, and I love their Amazonian Clay blushes. I have probably 6 of them, I want to say. And this is in the shade Tarte. This is so pretty. It is the perfect peachy, pinky, natural color. I love this shade. It's so beautiful. So good. These last forever on my skin, which I love. And then for drugstore, I have the Milani powder blush, and this is in Romantic Rose. And this one's so pretty. This is the blush I'm actually wearing today. It's so beautiful. I will say the only thing I don't like about this is it has a very chemical smell to it, but I do really like it. And it's just, it's so pretty. It's such a perfect shade. In fact, it might be even really similar to this one, as you can see, but this one's just a little bit deeper. This one's a little more pink. But anyway, absolutely beautiful. Love it. So good. So then highlighters. This was a hard one. I have so many highlighters, you guys. It's crazy. I didn't know. I just didn't know what to do. I mean, I'm looking at them now and it is just insane. So I will say this, Benefit Dandelion, that's not your name. Oh my God. Benefit Dandelion Twinkle is amazing. This was probably my go-to for most of the year. It's the highlight I'm wearing today. I love it because I can do a little bit and get a very soft glow, or I can build it up and get something pretty intense. And then if I even like wet my brush a little bit, it gets even more intense. It's absolutely beautiful. It smells so good. It's just, I think it's just the prettiest shade in the whole world. It looks very pink in the pan, but it's not very pink at all, as you can see when it's like actually on your skin. I don't know why I'm swatching it because it's on my face and you can see it, but it's beautiful and I love it. And I just, it's beautiful. And then the second one I have is this one. This is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is like $3 and this is the best highlighter for when you want a very subtle glow. When you just want a little something something, but you don't want to like shine to the heavens, but you just want something very healthy. This is amazing. I know some people even use this as like an actual like powder all over their face to give them like an all over, you know, glow. It's $3 and I use this one a lot as well. And the next one I have is this. I only have one out to show you guys, but it's the Wet n Wild MegaGlow Highlighting Powders. This one in particular is Blossom Glow. I have 4 of them, so I just grabbed one of them just to show you, but these highlighters are amazing. Like I said, I have 4. They're the best. They're so good. They are so affordable. They're like $4 or $5 and they are so blinding. Like, I mean, just that's like the most, like look at that. Even in comparison to this Benefit one that I just did one swipe of, like look at that. It's blinding. This one can get to this, but I gotta build it up. But that's what I like about it. Like I said, it's just a good overall one, but this one in particular is awesome if you want to blind the haters. That's a good one. Let's go through brow products real quick. So my brow products, honestly, the one thing that really hasn't changed is this. It's the Benefit Gimme Brow. I'm in the number 3 shade. It's awesome. It's amazing. It's still my favorite one. I do love the L'Oreal one, but this one is just, I mentioned it last year. It's my favorite. My new obsession for brow pencil is this one by e.l.f. I love it. I think it's so good. My actual favorite brow pencil, I'm not even mentioning because it's been discontinued and I really don't want to talk about it. But yeah, this one is so good. And then for pomades, the NYX Tame and Frame pomade, you guys, it's the one that I'm wearing today along with the Gimme Brow. This one, I have it in brunette. Yeah, brunette. It's so good. I think this is maybe even a little bit better than the Anastasia one. The Anastasia one is amazing, but if you want to save your moolah, this one is so good. On to eyes. So I'm not going to talk about this one too much because I use this every day in every tutorial. I don't think I've ever not used this. It is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Potion in Enigma, specifically Enigma. Talked about this last year as well. I haven't seen it in a while. I do have a backup. I don't want to talk about it if they've discontinued this. Like, I don't want to talk about it, but it's amazing. And then a second primer I want to talk about is the NYX Glitter Primer. If you are using glitters, if you are using pigments, this is amazing. Okay, so now let's talk about eyeshadows and like eyeshadow palettes. So I want to give a little shout out to ColourPop, the Super Shock shadows. The Super Shock, I cannot talk that dirt. The Super Shock shadows are amazing. I love those eyeshadows. I have a whole drawer of them. So I want to give a shout out to those and their new pressed ones though. They're pressed pigment or pressed shadows. Whew. So good, you guys. I have like some of their singles and then I have a few of their palettes. But this palette right here, the ColourPop Yes Please palette, is just a warm tone dream. I love this palette. It's so good. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I already have on my channel before. I've done a makeup tutorial with this. I wear it all the time. It's beautiful. It's so good. And then for my second drugstore one, e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette. This palette, and I decided it just broke. Did you guys see that? Palette and I this summer were besties. Not even just this summer, but anytime I just want a very simple, natural go-to look, I use this palette. It's so good. It's like 10 bucks. It's amazing. I do have the Mad for Matte 2 palette, which I enjoy a lot, but this one and I are friends, and I'm gonna have to fix that shadow though. For high-end palettes, this was very hard. Not even gonna lie, this was a very hard choice for me, but I did decide on two. They are both from Too Faced, and it is the Chocolate Bar and the Sweet Peach palette. This one is not new by any means. It did not come out this year. It is new to me, but this palette, you guys, oh, it's so good. I love this palette. It smells amazing, as always. It's just delicious. And I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. I love it. It's like my palette. It's got so many of those warm brown neutral colors. It's got your pops of purple. I love this palette. And then the Sweet Peach palette is also my jam. I love this one too. But for the longest time, these two is all I would take with me when I would go traveling, was just these two palettes all the time. Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow. I mean, these are a lazy girl's dream. They're awesome. I do recommend you use like a glitter primer with them because they do have some fallout. I love these. I think they're so good. They're so good. I had to give them a shout out. Let's get real. I had to. Okay. Eyeliner. I think we all know what I'm going to say for eyeliner, but let's just say it all together just cause, you know. NYX eyeliner pencils. So the Très Jolie in black is my favorite black. And then these bad boys, I have all 8 of them. That's how good these are. I made sure I had all of them. These are the NYX faux black ones. They come in like blues and purples and like a red and a brown and a green. I just love these. They're so good, so creamy. They stay. They're amazing. I love these so much, so much. Mascara. L'Oreal Last Paradise. I mean, I've been wearing this since it came out, which was like June or July, so basically all year. I love this mascara. I love this mascara. Even though I do think they changed the formula a little bit, but I do love this mascara. It's so good, you guys. It's just so good. So for lips, I have the NYX liners. I just grabbed 2. I have so many, kind of like the faux black ones, but I have so many of these. These are amazing. I mentioned these last year. My number one favorite is Peekaboo Neutral. I wear this all the time. I can wear this just about any kind of lip. It's beautiful. And then the ColourPop ones are so good. They are the creamiest liners ever. I have the I Love Sarahi in Curvy, and then I have Lumiere. These are my faves. They're the best. The best. Okay, lip products in general themselves. This whole drawer, all of this is nothing but ColourPop in here, whether it's their lippy sticks or their satins or their mattes or their metallics or their glosses. ColourPop for me this year has been it. I mean, I have a whole drawer, you guys. Look at this. I mean, it's crazy. They are so good. They're lightweight. The mattes can be a little drying. It doesn't bother me as much. But let me just say something. So over here is like my vanity area and like my desk kind of. These are in a little drawer with all my makeup. Okay, these are the only lip products I have over there because all my other lip products are behind me. I've got lips over here, you can't see, and I've got some over here. But I love these so much that they stay over in my vanity area because they're amazing. Shout out though to the Wet n Wild Liquid Cat Suits because I have so many of these. I think I have all the regular ones. I have 4 limited edition ones. These are amazing. They're like $5 or $6. They are so good. I love these. I love these as well. Last but not least, we have our setting sprays. I have the Morphe Prep and Set Makeup Setting Spray. This setting spray, and I need to buy more. This is like almost empty, and I want to buy more of this, but it's been sold out forever because it's so good. I love this stuff. It is a continuous spray. The most fine mist you'll ever have in your life. You can use this before your makeup if you want to. I like to set my makeup because it's amazing. It just makes everything sink into your skin. It makes your powders just melt. You don't get that powdery finish. Like I said, it is the lightest mist, so it doesn't feel heavy. You never get big old blotches. It's so, so good. And then I would have to say the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray is awesome. This stuff locks my makeup in like nobody's business. It is so good. I mean, I've used so much of it. It's just, I love this one too. That's it, guys. I made it through all of my makeup of 2018. Trust me, there was so much more. There is so much more makeup that I love that I wanted to include, but I didn't because I really tried to narrow it down to my absolute favorites, which was really hard, but I did it. Let me know what your favorites of 2017 were in the comments below. And yeah, I'm just so looking forward to 2018. I've got tons of video ideas that I'm going to be doing for you guys. Yeah, so I've got so much in store and it's kind of hard because I want to like jump into it right now full force, but then I'm going to just bombard you guys with a bunch of videos and I need to like spread them out. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, I want to thank you guys. We did make it to my goal, yay, of hitting 100 subscribers before the end of 2017. In fact, I think we're at 101. So I'm so excited. David and I will be filming a video very soon. I'm also going to be announcing the winner of the giveaway very soon. So yes, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.